Welcome to the online demonstration of the 4G Visual Team Builder. 4G is a diagnostic and predictive tool for understanding workplace relationships, behaviour and culture. Focusing on the intangibles that drive performance, 4G provides insight into the complex dynamics that affect the variability of team or group performance. The Visual Team Builder is the main interface for presenting the information generated by 4G. It allows us to visualise team dynamics and understand how interaction develops between people when they work together. In this demonstration, we will look at a hypothetical team and focus on understanding why things are not going quite as they should and the steps that can be taken in the short and long term to make tangible improvements. In this example, we have our team, Client Company Marketing Team. This is a marketing team within a division of a larger organisation. First, a bit of background. We have 4 permanent team members. Sarah is the marketing director. Joe and Adam are both marketing managers. Elaine is Sarah's PA, but also carries out a lot of the team admin and support work. We also have 2 people who are working with this team on a temporary basis ahead of a new product launch, Rob and Joanne. The main issue we are looking at here is a breakdown in communication between Sarah and Adam. The secondary issue is how best to quickly integrate Rob and Joanne into the team and get them up and running. In order to understand the dynamics, the team were profiled with the 4G online questionnaire. This is a quick process that requires only an hour and a half of an individual's time. Once someone is in the main window of the Visual Team Builder, we can get summary information on their 4G profile by hovering over their name. We will have a look at 4G profiles in more depth later on in this demonstration. The lines linking people together are colour-coded according to the amount of effort each individual has to put in to make the relationship productive. Green lines, like we have here, represent the relationships requiring the least effort. These are the relationships that feel most comfortable and have the most potential for strong collaboration. Blue line relationships require a little more effort, but are on the whole easy to make work. Yellow line relationships require more conscious effort and may begin to affect productivity and collaboration. Finally, red lines represent the relationships requiring the most effort to be productive. These relationships can often require significant effort by both parties. There is a key at the bottom of the screen showing these definitions. Coloured lines are designed to show a snapshot. Clearly these are very broad generalisations. We have 2 options to get more information about particular relationships. Firstly, by hovering over the midpoint, we can get a summary description of the relationship. The second method is to click on the Social Relationships button in the main toolbar. By highlighting a particular relationship in the Social Relationships section, we can get much more detailed and specific information. In this case, a relationship between Adam and Sarah. From this description, it is clear that contrasting styles mark this relationship, and poor communication and understanding is a common feature. This section also gives us practical hints and tips on how to most effectively manage a relationship. As we saw earlier, hovering over an individual's name gives us a summary of their 4G profile. To get additional information, we can click on the Social Profiles section of the toolbar. This can provide us with key information such as the person's leadership traits, ideal working environment, strengths, weaknesses and areas of creativity. As you can see, it is possible to very quickly build up a picture of the key characters and relationships within a team. Now, let's add the other team members to get the overall picture of the team as it currently stands. By connecting people according to their closest relationships within the team, we can see the team as it stands at the moment. And in particular, this highlights Adam's relationships with Sarah and Joe as being of most concern. Interestingly, the relationships enjoyed by Joanne and Rob since joining the team are likely to enable them to integrate quickly and hit the ground running. So, what are the practical steps we can take to improve things? Firstly, we can provide Adam, Sarah and Joe with detailed information on their shared relationships. The easiest way to do this is by generating reports for each person. This is done by selecting the Reports option in the menu. The reports provide each person with information on their own relationships and the steps that they can take to improve them. One of the benefits of having this information is that it helps depersonalise any tension that may exist between individuals by explaining why certain things are happening and how best to avoid misunderstanding or the situations likely to lead to confrontation. Secondly, we can have a look at optimising the communication structure within the team. By linking everyone together, we can see where any pressure points are likely to occur, and by removing these lines, we get a structure that in the short term at least is likely to optimise communication and collaboration throughout the team. This may not be practical in the long term, but by encouraging the relationships likely to lead to the best collaboration, we can overcome many of the short-term strains and pressures associated with the new product launch. We also have other options that are better suited to longer-term interventions. These include use of the 4G coaching modules, identifying hidden social networks, and taking a look at future recruitment into this team. So, in summary, what does 4G give us? Well, with this short example, we haven't been able to get down to the details. However, we have seen how 4G helps explain and predict where interpersonal tension or difficulties may arise. It also shows us where the most productive relationships are to be found, enabling us to structure communication in a way likely to optimise performance. The Visual Team Builder is a powerful tool for getting behind the standard organisational chart and understanding just how communication and collaboration works across an organisation.